In this overview, we'll show you the highlights of shared nodes. A shared node is a dimension member or a node within a hierarchy that exists under multiple parents within the same hierarchy set. Being in the same hierarchy set implies that each shared node has the same descendants. This guarantees referential integrity for reporting across alternate hierarchies. For example, consider a predefined revenue account of product revenue, which is also part of the calculation for gross profit. It is the same node under different parents within the same hierarchy set. The administrator can turn on shared nodes during the registration process of a custom application. The option to allow shared nodes should be turned on during registration. After registration, you can retroactively navigate to the hierarchy set and edit it to turn shared nodes off. If you have already imported data, which includes shared nodes, and then you turn shared nodes off for the hierarchy set, this will cause the shared nodes to become invalid for all viewpoints using the hierarchy set. If a node is a shared node, you can navigate between instances of shared nodes easily. A node that is shared under multiple parents shares properties specific to the node, for example, description and account type. Although relationship properties of a node under different parents are unique to the branch within a hierarchy set. The descendants of a shared node must be the same across all instances of a shared node within a hierarchy set. In this example, total revenue is sharing the 4 children under the gross profits parent and the financials overview parent. This guarantees referential integrity across shared nodes within a hierarchy set. If you make changes under total revenue, add a new revenue account, then those changes will be shared with all the parents who share the node. Another way of sharing nodes is through alternate hierarchies. In this example, we use a product and create a request, which is a mini hierarchy by brand. You can navigate the shared nodes to see how the different hierarchies relate to one another. To maintain the hierarchy, you can go to Insert here and go into the existing hierarchy and take another product and group there as well. You can visualize changes to the viewpoint before submitting the request. For other types of hierarchies, such as cost center, shared nodes may not be allowed to avoid duplication. For example, if someone didn't realize that services was already a node and tried to add it, we've prevented the user from being able to do so. If we inspect the viewpoint and go to the hierarchy set, we can see that the allowed shared nodes is not enabled, which prevents duplication from happening. When you load a request, validations will be run. For hierarchical viewpoints, the allowed shared node setting on the hierarchy set determines the behaviors tested by these validations. This is an example of such a validation at work. In this overview, we showed you the highlights of shared nodes. To learn more, visit cloud.oracle.com.